Hi guys, it's Gavin from dartsplanet.tv and today I'm redoing my darts room. As you probably remember from the video last year, we put all this really cool stuff up and the telly and all this, but in all honesty, there's the Nexus there. It's not great on videos. The colour wasn't right, the lighting wasn't right. We're putting new lights in at the top there. I bought some new lighting here. I've got new lighting that's arriving today as well. And this is going to be a really nice blue backdrop. It's going to have our logos on. I'm going to put the telly higher. As you can see, we're having to build a false wall. So that's all the stud work there. We're actually going to be layering this really nice blue felt. This is really nice, good quality felt. Quick sneak preview of my all my gin there. And we're going to be actually laying this on MDF. So the stud work is going to go up around there. Everything's going to come off and we're going to do it. It's all going to be lit up logos. It's going to look really cool. And that means that we can do the videos from there as opposed to just having to use the green screen all the time. I'm really excited about it. So what I'm going to be doing throughout this video is updating you as I go along throughout the day. We've got a new twin light going in. Now, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be really cool. So I'll catch you later. So we're just now putting the telly up, having to raise it higher so that it works. Fortunately, I can use some of the old holes, the height the telly was before. So yeah, now I'm going to put that on. So the television bracket is now up. The next job we've got to do is cut out the board around it and sort the electrics out down here so that we can get a nice start to the stud wall. What do you say?
Whatever you say, mate.
Right, so we've now put the stud work up and the TV bracket, as you can see, is back on. We're actually having to cut a hole round there because we didn't really want this bracket in the way of the telly because it's quite big going through the MDF and onto the stud wall. So we're actually cutting a hole out. We're now going to cut this out and then fix the board back on. So that's how we're getting around that. Hopefully it will work. Just drilling out the bit now for the socket.
Take it, that's supposed to go across there
as
somewhere.
You can see here.
Bloody water dripping.
Just want to make sure it looks really smart. Then we're going to just... Jack of all trades, master of none. Just securing this first board on now, making sure I put plenty of holes in here. Obviously, it's not a huge amount of weight, but just want to make sure that there isn't any issues. With obviously the telly going on there and everything. And now it's all fitted in really well, as you can see, on the socket that we did a minute ago. So we've now got all the holes and everything cut in and the felt. So we're now going to felt this first section board now. So I hope it'll go well. It's got a little bit wet from outside, but we should be all right. So fingers crossed, it's going to look good. Put the staples on the edge of the felt there. And nervous on camera. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll it down and glue this section here. So, yep, that's how this is done. So the glue's going on really nicely now. We're just using this no-nonsense spray contact adhesive.
Right.
Sorry, Anne. Is that all right? Like that, Dad?
Yeah, I want a bit more here, look. On the edge. That's right.
Sorry, Anne. There you
And
go.
a bit some along there, look. No, that's right. As long as that's look wet, so it'll actually stick. If that's too dry, it won't stick, you see.
So you heard it from the governor. Make sure that it's nice and wet so that it sticks and you can get it really taut. Yeah, lovely.
Where the fold would be.
So it's really good, but just make sure that if you are doing it indoors, you don't get it on your nice wooden floor or carpets, as I'm now finding out and having to get it off. But as you can see, the end result here looks really, really good. Really pleased with how it's come out. We're now stapling the ends, then we're going to put it really taut round. God, what's going on there? Awesome, isn't it? Oh. So you were right, obviously. That bit's got to be cut out, yeah. The key for the next section now was to make sure that we could find the centre and actually cut it so that we can pull. So I'm trying to hold the camera and do this at the same time and pull it back so that you can get a really nice finish. Same as what we're doing down here on the socket. You just want it to finish really, really smart. So just cut it and it'll fold back like an envelope, as you can see there. So yeah, all coming along very good. What we'll do is we're now putting this section up. So obviously it's important that we make the holes first, because if not, when you actually screw, it will pull all the thread up. We've actually got some nice blue caps to finish it as well, so we don't see this section here. But if you're doing this, like I say, make sure that you find them first, because the minute the screws go, it will just pull it all taut. I messed up when I did my one with the carpet background. It just went. So another little tip there. We'll get some more video when this section's up. Put all these Holden screws in. Clearly there was one there. You got some more there, Aaron? Is that alright? Some just more than ones, just for like literally. Thank you. Some of these are. These blue caps make all the difference as well. Right, okay, done. Section's now going in. Look how cool it looks. If you look at the really dull grey already to the nice blue, what a difference it's going to make when filming. And we've got some mega stars here as well. There's my dad hard at work, and Ange. Okay. Once we get this other section in, we can then match this all up with this section here. All the felt will be on. My dad's in a good mood. He's been looking for the raw plugs for about the last 5 minutes. So I'm now going to give him a hand to find them. So again, we'll show you when these two sections are up. So we've just cut these to size now. We've got one last bit to do, and I'll get a little bit of footage just to get the two end panels in. Now this is the section I get my dad to do, because I'm absolutely useless at it, and I'd probably chop my hands off. Go on, Dad. Good job, Mr. Technical's in there now. Obviously having to cut the corner out due to the coving. So just rounding that off now. Section up now. Just had to take this one off to round the corners, and just making sure it looks all really good. So we're certainly getting there now. Section is now going in. A bit more difficult because there's a curve on here, but we've got a sort. Plug has just gone on, so it looks absolutely amazing. Put the second panel up, as you can see, absolutely perfect. Got the last one there to do, and then we're going to put the telly up at the end. It's looking really, really smart. Cannot believe how much brightness has brought to the room on video. Incredible, really. From that very dull grey to this beautiful blue. It's fit for a world-class darts presenter. Deliberately made these a slightly different level, just to give the effect that I did it. But good, doesn't it? I think it's looking dapper. We're now on day 2. What we've decided to do is use some of these offcuts. We'll cut these to exactly the same size, and we're actually going to sand these down, and then we're going to felt them and use them as a shelf, like into a tube with a layer, so that I can put my darts into the top bit of it, the skybox, and make sure that we've got no wires at all. So I'll let you know how this come out. So what I've done is I've just come up with another idea. Obviously we're getting loads and loads of darts now for the new darts review site. And I wanted to try and incorporate it into the wall. So as well as the floating shelf that we're building with these offcuts, I'm now measuring this out, which is going to be covered with felt. And that will go onto the wall underneath the telly, and that will probably fit 6 to 8. This will probably fit about 100 sets of darts in here available for me to choose when you guys come over to have a throw with. So I'll carry on with this now. I'm just measuring it all out, a bit of a nightmare, but I'll show it to you when it's all completed. I've just done all the dimensions here. As you can see, it looks a little bit messy. Through like lines scribbled up, but this is actually, again, this is going to fit 48 sets of darts. So I've marked them all, so all I've literally got to do is drill on each of these points here. Now this is the exact size because I've measured it from another dart hub, and literally just go right the way through like this. So once the felt's on, I can literally then just find where they are, and this will hold, like I say, about 48 sets. So again, I'll let you know when this is all done. Very, very proud of myself. Right, so I've just finished putting all the holes in now. So we're now going to go and cover this in felt. It's all gone really well. I think it's going to be really cool. Right, so what we're doing now is to make this dart shelf here, as you see earlier, we're having to get the end bit. So I've got some of these cheap little brackets in here, and all I'm having to do is just make sure that they're between where the holes are here to make this into like a tiny little box. But the good thing is, if you just put the felt on first and then move these back, you can then actually put the felt over top of them. So just pierce a little hole with a bradawl, and then all you need to do is just put the screw in, which I'm now about to do. It's a little bit fiddly, but that will go in there. I've done it on the other ones, as you will see. Here we go. Yeah. There you go, it's gone in nicely in there now. So just pull the felt back, screw around there like so, and then you can just overlap the felt back to the top of the bracket afterwards, and re-stick it back down. So again, I'll show you when this section's finished. I've just got Laura just making sure that it's all really smooth on there. These holes don't show through either, do they? No. Looks really good.
You can see on the back where the holes have come through the wood.
So this is the back side, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. No, it's done really good.
Okay.
Got them little brackets, perfect. Another bit of improvising here with the dance reviews. We've got this odd offcut here. So we're going to take this section of wood and we're going to felt that up with the new light and do the dart reviews on them. Now I've got another issue. I'm struggling to where to put the Nexus because I don't want to move my really cool sofa. And I've obviously, at the same time, don't want to have it on that particular wall now for the filming. And I love my Nexus. So I'm actually going to move that over onto this wall here now. So I'm going to get that sorted. I've decided not to do that one blue. I'm going to repaint it, refill it. And I've actually got a nice area. And I'll actually, if I put it right over to the right-hand side, I'm going to be far enough away from the telly. So I'm not going to be throwing across the telly as such, even if you're left-handed. So I'm going to get that sorted. Now, we're on day 3. As you can see, I'm now filling all this here. This was the original where I had my dartboard in the old room before I put the big telly up. But I didn't want to be throwing across the dartboard, but that was more centralised. But I've now moved the telly higher and I'm putting the Nexus right over here to the right. But obviously I've got all these holes here and literally everywhere to fill because I put carpet on that originally. So I'm now putting those in. These are the screws for the Nexus. They're so easy to put up. It's literally just 3 screws. Got electric down there already for it. So this is my next section. So I'll show you that when it's done. I have to repaint this section ready for the Nexus board. So yeah, the grey's going on. Fortunately, there was some left over. Looks a lot darker, but it actually do go back to that normal colour. House looked like a bomb has hit it, but this is my side of the house anyway, so.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yes, this is just what I entertain.
And this is why I'm on my hands and knees with a paintbrush and Gav's videoing.
What's the saying? There's no point having a skivvy if you can't use them or something. There you go. Don't go too near the edge there. I don't want any on that new felt.
Stop it.
So yeah, looking really good. Really pleased with how it's all looking. As you can see, a little bit of banter between me and my good friend Laura. As you can see, the wall's now painted. The Nexus is now back up. I'm just going to give you 3 darts on camera just to show you how good I've got. I need to get a bit more lighting in here. There we go, look at that. Not bad at all, 22. But on a serious note, so that's done. the lighting is in these particular ones that we use. Oki's going to be over there. Now the little darts hub is not finished at the moment. We've run out of bits, but the hub's going to be on the bottom. The Sky's going to go on that section. We've got another shelf to put on where I'm going to put all my darts, so I will show you that when it's done. Logos are on order, dartsreview.tv and Darts Planet TV there. Also, we're going to put some really cool logos either side of the telly for maybe when we're doing talking points. So this is full and ready now to do green screen work, present and telly in the right place. Really cool darts room, exciting times. Just got back from Finbo's. I was a Foo, which is my local sort of builders merchants. I was a Foo bracket short to finish this really cool darts holder and where all my Sky and everything's going to go. This should be finished today. The darts room should be finished today. So when it's all in place, I am finally going to do a scan of the room. The only thing I'm not going to have in today is my logos because they're being done. But apart from that, we can start filming. So I am a very happy Gav.
Here he is at work. Just to prove it is actually him.
Yeah, well, it's just getting these in. I should have had a bradle really, but I can get these sections in here. This is pretty much the last screw that's got to go in. It's just tough to get the start. If you have got a bradle input and stuff, or a bradle, whatever you want to call it.
What's that?
It just makes the hole, you just push it in. It makes it easier to get started, to get them in the exact position. So now I've got these on, pretty much all I've got to do is we've got this top section here that's all been felted by my good wife Laura, and this has actually got the holes in that I showed you earlier in the video for the darts to go in, so that will go in there. So pretty much this section here is going to go on there in a minute, which will go on. This will then go on there, the Sky will go in the middle, my darts holder will be on the top. Happy days. You can see now, obviously finding the holes is very difficult. There probably is easier ways to do this, but we're finding them, and the dart holder is looking really cool. It's just got so many sets of darts.
Our daughter, who's very creative, came up
There's going to be one there,
with
Laura.
an idea to hold the torch.
There's going to be one in here in between.
Under the felt, and then it lights up.
Yeah, which does help. Like if you just go along here, Laura, just so they can see on the camera.
Ow.
Like I said, there probably is other ways of doing this, but the problem is you can't drill through the felt without doing it this way, because there you go, you can see how it works. So you can then just find where it goes. The problem you've got is if you drill through the felt, it just frays it all. So this is the best way to do it. So I'm now going to put that one in there.
Here's one.
And we'll find them. I'll put I'll put the Cesario in there. My dance room is finally finished, except the logos, as I mentioned in the last clip or a little while ago. They're going to be here next week, but I wanted to get this video out. You'll have to excuse me, I'm in my glam rags today. It's been a long few days, but have a look at what we've done. I'll show you the dart holder as well. So this section here has pretty much stayed the same with the Winmore board and that on. As you see earlier on in the video. But if you come around, this is now the finished section with the stud work wall on, with all the felt. The felt has come out absolutely amazing. The telly, as you know, has gone higher. That means that we can do lots of videos in there. This I'm really proud of. I'm going to do a separate video on this, but this is actually what we used from some of the offcuts throughout the video to make this little case here. We have just got to put a lip underneath because obviously the darts are sharp, but it's just made use of the spare wood really, and everything, you know, that we had left over with the felt and different bits to make a nice shelf. I've got my darts hubs and accessories all underneath here. Skybox has gone in a tree, and this will hold 48 sets of darts, and I can add to that as we get more reviews. The big logo, the Darts Planet TV logo and dartsreviews.tv logo is going to go underneath here. We've got other logos coming for the sections depending on what we're working on, because obviously we're teaming up with more and more companies and working with them now as well. The Nexus has been removed from there for that exact reason. We can't have the Nexus on there, not because we don't like it. It's if we're doing something totally different, then we need to be able to put the logos and that in there. So the Nexus is now over on this wall here, which works a treat because we've got that section to throw from. So everything's gone in really nicely. The floodlights sit back, that lights that whole area up. We've got so many ideas. It's really exciting times for us. As you can see, Laura's just given a scan of the room. I think it looks fantastic. And
this is the most important features.
Yeah, my girls.
What do you think, girls? Lottie,
They've
Lola?
been brilliant. To be fair, this room would not have been done without you girls. Always there, my biggest supporters as always. But it is exciting, and the good thing is, you know, we've always got more space here to expand if need be, haven't we, Laura? You know, whether we need to, we can just keep expanding as time go on. I've had a couple of calls today with other people as well, but hopefully we're going to be working with in 2020. So, yeah, very exciting times for Darts Planet TV. I'm also, as I say, going to upload a separate one for how to make that in one quick video.
Yeah, quick.
You've already seen it, but obviously there'll be loads more sets of darts going in there. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the transformation. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to send us your darts room pictures, because we upload them in the Darts Planet TV magazine as well. And happy days, I'm smiling. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications, hit that bell so you know that when we're doing videos, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers guys, bye.